Well, this is for you.
One of the better conferences that I've been to, and I haven't been doing this very long.
Hey there, power friends. This is Scott Klement coming at you from Orlando, Florida, and Commons annual conference in May of 2010. And today is Tuesday. I actually spent most of Tuesday in the expo talking to people. So I'm going to give you some clips from that. All of the major vendors are here in the expo, and I'm just looking around so that you can see. This is just one aisle. There's many aisles here at the expo. I kept asking, who's in the costume? Who's in the costume? They'd say, it's a real elephant. It's a real elephant. It's the Zen PHP elephant. All right, robot, do something interesting. Thank you.
We just launched a new site on Friday, Power IT Pro, which is focusing on the power systems platform and movement. And we are launching a newsletter on Tuesday, Power IT Pro News. We also have Power IT Pro or Power AIX Pro Tips and Tricks will also launch in June, another newsletter. We're hosting a virtual trade show on Power in June as well. So
you've been a busy girl.
Yeah.
I've got 10 sessions this week.
10?
10.
Any on XML?
No. I just thought it was neat watching the vendors engaged with so many people. It's neat to see. Look Software's RIA client seems to be part of the buzz at the conference this year, so we see advertisements for that RIA client. Venture Tech with their traditional Safari hat.
And so we provide a full and complete solution, JD Edwards implementation, WAS and SAP, and also in building out the infrastructure around business continuity, storage management, security management. And so we provide that to small, medium-sized companies as well as large companies.
Hi, I'm Jeff Olin.
Jeff, you've been heavy into the PHP lately.
Yes, yes.
Are you stopping to use RPG completely at this point? Are you going pure PHP?
I would like to. I'm trying to push the company that I work for now to actually do that. I expect that it's going to be a long process, but I would like to do that. I would like to see that happen because I think it's where the market's headed.
So that's what you think everyone should do?
Not necessarily everyone. I mean, there's some good reasons. RPG does a lot of things really well, and database access being one of them. Because you've got the integrated DB2 access. So there are applications, and there are good reasons to leave some of that in place. A lot of your batch processing and stuff, even with the upgrades and the new Zen server, to be able to do job queue type functions even within PHP. There's still, like I say, there's still good reason to go with the RPG batch processes that are already in place. There's no reason to convert those.
Oh, there's Scott.
I've interrupted them now. This is Don May and Ron Bird.
How you doing?
And Ron must be learning from Don, or maybe the other way around.
Maybe we're just gabbing.
Yeah.
You're just gabbing?
Let's talk about all the things we've learned from IBM when we come to this.
Yeah?
That's a product that allows us to track the people that are viewing records at the record level, comparing to the other one where we will track the opening of the file. Now we go at the record level, saying that this person has sold this record from this IP and from this situation, so we are all the head of it. So we can report on that, and also for PCI, compliance, HIPAA, etc. That's very important.
Your Profound UI has been making a lot of waves.
Yeah, we're very excited.
Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, all right. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's an exciting thing. It's one of the, I think maybe the first handler that's generally available for RPG Open Access. And what we've done with it is we created a complete user interface platform for RPG developers where they're building applications the way that they know how. Basically a rich user interface designer where they're creating like the record formats, and we have a number of widgets that they're dragging onto the interface to build screens. It really eliminates a lot of the challenges that RPG developers had in the past.
Caught up with Bruce Battersby, who is from my area, and he's the treasurer of WMCPA. So say hi.
Hello, everybody.
What do you think of Common this year? Is it a good year?
So far, I think the turnout's been wonderful. I see a lot. I'm really impressed with the number of first-timers here. Mm-hmm. Normally, I run into at least a dozen attendees that I know from previous conferences, and this year I'm surprised to say that I don't see the normal regulars, other than all the regular speakers, the great speakers they have, the vendors, and the board of Common. And I was kind of surprised, but in a way I'm glad to see that the first time session was completely packed.
Yeah, so we're on the, if you can read the question, it says, what do Wayne Madden and Common have in common?
Oh, you got his signature on it and everything.
Yeah, it's, I'm going to frame it when I go home.
Thought this was pretty cool. It's a Pac-Man game, but they've changed the characters in the game. So if you look at like the power-up pills are eyes. They're, you know, the letter I, like our OS. The guys that are chasing Pac-Man don't look like the typical ghosts, but they look like, I wasn't sure what they were, like crates or something like that. But I thought the whole thing was pretty cool. In fact, there were lots of cool games in the expo. Not only was there Pac-Man, but there was a whole slot machine that you could play to win a chance at a draw.
So basically, somebody comes by, they spin the wheels, hit the buttons, and if they get two in a row, they get one in the bucket. If they get three in a row, they get two in the bucket. And their drawing's tomorrow. Oh, we need another coin. So go ahead and hit the
red button.
You're not lucky today.
Hey Scott, how you doing? So should I tell you about new product, or should I just tell you about what a great time we're having in Orlando?
Tell me about Orlando.
Orlando? Well, I haven't even left the hotel yet, so all I know is that it's very nice, very air conditioning. Had good turnouts at my ASP.NET sessions and my VB.NET sessions. Had a full house this morning. So hopefully we've shared some information on how to use .NET with the iSeries.
As a SME for Common, I help plan the curriculum at future meetings. So one of the things I like to do is poke my head in a bunch of the sessions. And I don't stay for the session. I don't actually listen to the whole thing or learn from it. But rather, I try to get a feel for which speakers are capturing the audience's attention, and also which subjects that they're speaking on seem to be particularly hot right now. I finally get my SME ribbon. Common had forgotten the box, but it finally arrived today, Tuesday. For the first time in years, Mel Beckman presenting a session. Cool to see him.
Yeah, he's connected to my host.
George Farr's RPG Open Access seemed to be the hottest topic of this conference. His room was packed, and everyone seemed to be talking about it. There's been a lot of buzz about RPG OA. Well, that was Tuesday. Goodbye from Common and the Common Expo and the PHP Elephant.